The renowned singer, songwriter, and actress Janet Jackson is worth a whopping $190 million. Through her numerous acting roles, sold-out world tours, and successful music albums, Jackson has amassed a solid financial foundation over the years. The well-known record producer, rapper, and songwriter Jermaine Dupri, on the other hand, is thought to be worth $2.5 million. Dupri has made major contributions to the music industry, having collaborated with well-known musicians. Curiosity about Janet Jackson and Jermaine Dupri's combined wealth has also been stoked by their relationship, which lasted from 2002 to 2009. Even though each of their net worths is impressive, it's vital to recognize that a number of factors have caused their fortunes to change over time. Let's examine the highs and lows of Janet Jackson and Jermaine Dupri's careers, as well as their net worth, as we dig deeper into their personal and professional lives. The albums that followed, such as Rhythm Nation 1814, 1989, The Velvet Rope, 1997, and All For You, 2001, kept pushing the envelope in terms of both theme and music. Jackson, who is well known for her intricate dance moves, avant-garde music videos, and socially conscious lyrics, has frequently used her platform to speak out against issues like mental health, racism, and sexuality. Beyond just music, Janet Jackson has made a name for herself in the movie business. She co-starred with Tupac Shakur in films like Poetic Justice, 1993. Her achievements have brought her multiple accolades, including 6 Grammy Awards, and she is among the best-selling musicians in modern music history. Her career hasn't been without controversy, though. Her musical accomplishments were momentarily overshadowed by the infamous wardrobe malfunction that occurred during the 2004 Super Bowl halftime show, which caused much controversy. U2 was also unintentionally created by the wardrobe malfunction. On May 16, 1966, Janet Jackson was born in Gary, Indiana. Her brothers comprise the renowned Jackson 5, and she is the youngest of 10 children. The Jackson family relocated to the Encino district of Los Angeles in March 1969, following the Jackson 5's signing of a record deal with Motown. Her career in entertainment was launched when she and her siblings appeared on the Jacksons' variety show in 1976. Following appearances in a number of sitcoms, such as the lead roles in Good Times, 1977, and A New Kind of Family, 1979 to 1980, Joseph Jackson, her father and manager, got her a recording contract with A&M Records. Solo music career. Jackson recorded 2 albums, Janet Jackson, 1982, and Dream Street, 1984, under the supervision of her father and A&M Records. Following the release of her second album, she ended her business relationship with her family and went on to release her third album, Control, in 1986. This album had a more mature and urban sound than her earlier releases. With 6 Billboard Awards, 3 Grammy nominations, and 4 American Music Awards from 12 nominations, Control was a huge hit. Apart from the spotlight of her well-known family, Jackson cemented her place as a star in her own right with the release of her 4th album, Rhythm Nation 1814, 1989. It was certified platinum 6 times by the RIAA and peaked at number 1 on the Billboard 200. The album became the first in history to achieve 3 consecutive number 1 hits in the calendar year. Jackson became a fashion icon thanks to the Rhythm Nation music video, which is regarded as one of the most famous and iconic in history. The extended version of the video was also nominated for a Grammy Award. In addition, her 1990 Rhythm Nation World Tour broke the record for the fastest Tokyo Dome sellout in history and was the most successful debut tour in history at the time. Following Jackson's A&M contract fulfillment, she inked a multi-million-dollar contract with Virgin Records. At the time, it was the largest ever recording contract for female musicians, valued at approximately $32 to $50 million. Her 1993 debut album with Virgin, Janet, opened at the top of the Billboard 200 chart and yielded 5 number-one hits, including the Grammy-winning track, That's the Way Love Goes. Her next 2 albums, All For You, 2001, and The Velvet Rope, 1997, both peaked at number 1 on the charts and went on to sell 16 million copies globally. She was ranked by Billboard magazine as the second most successful recording artist of the 1990s, behind Mariah Carey, Damita Jo, 2004, 20 Wo, 2006, Discipline, 2008, and Unbreakable, 2015, are some of Jackson's other releases. In reality, Unbreakable was made available through Rhythm Nation, her own record label that she founded in collaboration with BMG Rights Management. The Janet Jackson, a special 30th anniversary celebration of Rhythm Nation tour, was started by her in 2019. Jackson resumed his touring career in 2023 with the Together Again tour. Jackson has an amazing legacy as a pop artist and is still relevant decades after her career began. According to the 2007 Guinness Book of World Records, Jackson's 2004 incident during the Super Bowl halftime show, when Justin Timberlake tore her shirt open to reveal one bare breast, made her the most searched news story in internet history. Jackson refused to offer an apology to CBS, referring to the incident as an accident. In 1984, when Jackson was 18, he'd eloped with singer James DeBarge. November 1985 saw the annulment of the marriage. Jackson with dancer and director Rene Elizondo Jr. in 1991. For many years, they did in fact keep their marriage a secret. In 2003, their divorce became official. Jackson dated music producer, rapper, and songwriter Jermaine Dupri from 2002 to 2009. Jackson wed Wissam Al-Mana, a businessman from Qatar, in 2012. She had first met him in 2010. In January 2017, she gave birth to their son, and in April of the same year, they declared their separation and intention to file for divorce. Following their divorce, Rene Elizondo sued Janet, requesting a settlement of $25 million. Given that their union occurred during the height of Janet's achievements and prosperity, he might have been eligible for that entire sum, if not more. Rene stated in court documents that he had no savings at the time of their marriage and that they shared expenses and bank accounts. They did have a prenuptial agreement, he acknowledged, but he said he signed it under pressure. Following 3 years of litigation, they supposedly came to an agreement wherein Janet would have to give Rene $10 million in addition to attorney fees. In contrast to a lot of false information on the internet, Janet Jackson is not a billionaire. The notion that Janet was a billionaire is based on a misreading of an interview she did in May 2013 with Variety magazine, despite the fact that she married the billionaire Qatari retail tycoon Wissam Al-Mana. The author of the piece adds up all of the gross money that Janet's efforts have brought in over the previous 20 years. This included the selling of albums, merchandise, movie tickets, and more. The total amount was $1.2 billion in the end. Advertisements praising Janet for being a billion-dollar entertainer surrounded the article as well. As a result of the article and the deceptive ads, hundreds of blogs claimed that Janet had amassed a personal net worth of more than $1 billion. This is undoubtedly untrue. There is very little connection between the $1.2 billion figure and Janet's personal bank account. It is gross revenue. Property. Janet Jackson paid $2.8 million in 1998 for a 2,100 square foot, 3-bedroom apartment in the One Central Park West building in New York City. Janet put this flat up for sale in April 2022 for just under $9 million. August of 2022, she took an $8.8 million inheritance. This is a video tour that was taken of the property when it was listed. Janet Jackson's lucrative music and acting careers have contributed significantly to her $190 million net worth. Jermaine Dupri's contributions as a record producer, rapper, and songwriter have contributed to his estimated net worth of $2.5 million. Over time, Janet Jackson and Jermaine Dupri's combined net worth has changed. 2009 saw the end of Janet Jackson and Jermaine Dupri's romance. Stay tuned as we examine Jermaine Dupri's financial struggles and the accomplishments of both musicians over the course of their careers.